previously I created the HTTP server, set up the logs package for the logging, work on the routing, and create a versioning for the endpoints, adding prefix, and eventually group the endpoints into a method. So now there is something missing for these endpoints and the router, which is the HTTP method. So I need to create a matching system for the endpoint based on their method. So if we have two same path, which is the /user, we need to check whether it's a get method or post method, because if we have two same endpoints, the default router in Golang is going to complain about registering multiple endpoints. So we need to match those things and detect which request on the endpoint is sending the request with the get method or the post method. And then each service I created need to be Dockerized, so that when we're going to deploy this on the cloud, it makes my life easier. So let's get started. So let's start with the versioning. Okay, so I want to have version 1 and the router to version 1. Okay. This must be the router method. Okay. Oops. Okay, and then what do we want to have? Let's make it like resource, and then it's going to be user. Okay, and then I want to be like user endpoints. Yes. And another method for the router resource, and resource of a string. Okay. Here I think I need to have another method in the router. So I think going to be, or this should be get, and then profile. And I think the rest of the logic will be the same. Okay. Okay, let's test this. Oh, yeah, missing the API. Oh yes, we get it. Alright, so that was my mistake. So we have now API versioning, resources, and the endpoint profile. But let's see if I send these. What was that? Oh, this one was Git. Okay. Just wanna test if I send post. Yeah. I send get. Look at it. Alright. The only thing is that I need to do it for the else. It just need to be Git because the token can be in the header of the authorization. Alright, so make Dockerize this program, this gateway for now, and yeah. Okay, usually I use Debian stable slim But for this project, this is the one I usually used to use. Stable, slim, yeah. But this time I want to go for the Alpine Linux because it's very small. So let's see what are the options. Okay, let's use the latest. Okay, so far not bad. I just testing. Okay, I want to have a build. Let's see it work. Does it? Oh yeah, that's because the Golang is not installed into this. So for this, I use the Golang image to just build this, and underneath of this Golang image is the Debian Slim or stable. I'm not really sure, but I'm sure about the Debian. So let's see, is he making this or not? Okay, the build is successful, I guess.
Dystopian nightmares. Human error. Infinity. On a distant planet. Our galaxy. Android.
See. That comment was wrong. Oh, yes, we never put the image. Oh, now it's running. Okay. I think the problem is that the distribution is mismatched here. Okay. So if you have an Alpine latest, it's not gonna happen. Because for some reason from the Debian package, Debian distribution cannot copy to the Alpine. Okay. Oh, yeah, it worked. So let's try to I'm sure I'm not getting anything. Yes, because this is running. Yes. Yeah, because it's not exposing any port here. That's why there's no way to get in. So, because I forgot to put this. Okay. So the IP was different. So now I need to create a shell script to automate the running and building the images. For the building, I can just run /build sh. So it's going to build the Docker and then run the Docker for me. Oops. Okay, so right now I want to have some kind of middleware here to say, for example, we need to verify the JWT. I mean, everything with these resources must be verified with the JWT token that they send. So I think it should be a middleware here that is going to check this before everything happens. Okay, so we want to have something like the else package and then say verify JWT. Okay. Okay, still saying that 404 page not found. Strange. Okay, we have this to pass it. Then what is the problem here? Okay. See, this works. No. Error. Oh, that's fine. Okay, it's running. Still page not found. Oh, no wonder. Okay, so the problem is here. See, the auth register, auth login, auth logout, but auth user? No, that's not what I'm asking for. Okay, there's something's messed up here. Let's check from the beginning. Okay, so is the endpoint, adding the endpoint to this, actually making the version, the resource, and then okay. It's because every time it's going to do this, right? And now is entirely messed up because the API version is gone. Okay. So we actually have version string here. So this API version. Version for the version, source for the prefix, okay, everything is going to be wrong right now. Add here prefix with our source and then the path. Okay, so let's see. The auth is correct. A1 is okay, now it's correct. Now back to our problem. We're serving this and all this. Okay. That's good. yes, we get it. Oh yeah. So we pass the middleware and then we get to the logic. So that's all good to me. Let's clean up a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's reorder this to see. It should be fine, but just to make sure. Yeah, it looks good to me. And wait, did we add a middleware here as well? So the logout, the logout shouldn't get the middleware. Alright, so back to the first square. Okay, I think here we, after passing the middleware, oh yeah, okay. So the user, yeah, so the user is getting the middleware right now. And let's see, log out the authentication. We don't get anything, but just want to check. Okay, that's because we didn't log this out. That's why I was thinking maybe I'm not getting to the logic, but again, I run it. Okay, we get to the logic. Profile. We need to get to the logic with middleware. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Looks good to me. Okay, I've done everything that it was in my to-do list for this video. I created the health check for checking the server to see memory usage, and then the other thing I was working on was making the middleware for some of the resources for now as a user, because they need to be verified, otherwise it's going to be public, and the auth is the public. So publicly available to everyone means no need any verification. Private means you need to verify first in order to get access to the resources. And also I've created Docker on the Alpine Linux. The other thing I was working on was some sort of automation script for myself. So this means it's going to run the Docker on the local machine, and this one is a placeholder for when I'm going to use it on the cloud. So for example, this is going to build the Docker for my local machine, and later in the future when I have the cloud to deploy from my computer, I can use the cloud flag. So it's going to be build cloud. Oops, I have a tiny mistake here. So yeah, so it's a to-do, but it's going to be a bunch of comments here in disclosure to do whatever need to be done, like testing and stuff, and then deploy it to the AWS or other clouds. So for now I just put it as a placeholder, but when I'm going to deploy it to the cloud, I'm going to actually complete this script. Mostly I use go run. Actually it's running on the other side. I usually use this command on my local machine because it's faster in building it here rather than going to run it on the Docker. So it takes a bit of time, but I just prefer to go run the application on my local machine. But when I want to test before deploying on the cloud, I'm going to run it on the Docker and it's ready to deploy. So that was all for this video, and thanks for watching.